Ow, my legs are killing. So much for getting back to the gym. Hey guys, what is up? How are you? Welcome back. I firstly wanted to start off by saying that I recently changed my hair color a bit, like I did balayage, and I love it. I recently spoke about it on Instagram. I actually spoke about it today, so if you follow me there, I gave you all the deets. I really wanted something a drop lighter, more on the subtle side and not too obvious, and I think that we totally accomplished that. Plus, I got a haircut. I got some, I'm out of breath. I got some layers. Everything looks spick and span, healthy. We're looking put together today compared to other days. I really love it. I feel like a brand new woman. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my last haul of 2021, my last Sephora haul of 2021. I recently picked up just a bunch of goods that intrigued me. They had 20% off your full order, I feel like a few weeks ago, so I took advantage of that and picked up a few goodies that I've been eyeing. I'm wearing one of the palettes on my eyes today, which I am really happy about. It's a little bit different. I haven't done like a wild look in a bit, so I don't know, you know. We're trying new things out here. I will have all of these items linked down below, and I think that's it. I feel like I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. I'll let you know. Okay, so the first item that I picked up was from WayWay is a brand that I am quickly falling in love with. Everything I've tried from them so far has been amazing. Really, really good stuff. This is the super dry shampoo. Smells so good. I cannot handle how amazing this smells, let me tell you. I just want to bathe my entire face in here. It's really good stuff. It just smells so like, there really are no words for this one. So if you have the opportunity to smell this maybe in store, the smell lingers on. I find that it also adds a nice amount of like fullness to the hair. I don't have necessarily oily hair, but it really adds everything I want. It is everything I want when it comes to a dry shampoo. So absolute heaven. I am so happy to have that in my life. A little bit pricey for a dry shampoo for me, but I'm telling you, worth it. The next thing I picked up was from Patrick Ta. This right here is one of his monochromatic moment blushes. So I really love the She's Passionate monochromatic blush. Probably one of my favorite blushes ever. I hit pan on it. I'm actually wearing it on my face today, and I just think it's a gorgeous shade. So I wanted to try out another color that he has in the line, and I figured I would go with this because I just kind of loved like the neutral, slightly pinker tone that this has. It is a matte finish, so basically the same exact finish as the other blush, and these are amazing because they build up beautifully. They're really one with your skin. They're matte, but they're not flat on the face. Most of his shades go with any look, and they last throughout the day as well. It's such a fine, smooth formula that I'm beyond obsessed with. I was gonna freaking obsessed with. It's so good. So eventually I would probably love to collect all of them. I want to say the other shades should suit me, but so far I love the She's Passionate shade. You guys know I speak about that all the time. And then now we have She's Adorable. This isn't She's Adorable. I mean, aren't we all? So yeah, I'm thrilled to have this in my life. I cannot wait to get down with that one. I definitely think it's going to be a shade I will probably hit pan on as well because it's such a nice neutral peach shade, and sometimes I go for those kind of colors. Okay, so then I picked up two items from the Valentino line. So Valentino recently released a makeup line to Sephora. I know they released it at other retailers a little bit ago, but it recently hit Sephora online. So I picked up two items. This is the Very Valentino foundation. It really is something about luxury foundations that I find just sits differently on the face. You know, it always looks really good. I love the ones from Liora. YSL makes amazing ones. I think there are one or two. Oh yeah, YSL and Dior, those are my two mains. But anyway, when I saw that they had this available as an option, I was like, I would love to test this out. It has SPF 26. This is the Very Valentino light lasting perfecting foundation. It's in a glass bottle. Love the red cap. Very luxurious, pretty bougie, and also, might I add, pretty expensive. But it is, I mean, it is a luxury foundation, so it's what to expect. I hope that this is going to be, it seems like it's definitely more of like a watery consistency, and it seems pretty hydrating. Feels good. It says here up to 24-hour fine foundation wear, buildable coverage, light feel, and fresh stay. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty on par with all the other luxury foundations I've tried. So you guys know I'll get back to you guys on this in my I'll keep you posted video. I'm just thinking right now if it oxidizes, it seems like it kind of did it just a baby teeny bit, or maybe I just picked the wrong shade, but I think that this shade should work out. I picked mine up in the shade LN4. They have a bunch of shades in the line to choose from, so I think there really is something in the line for everyone. Okay, then along with that, I picked up one of their lipsticks, and I have to say this is tiny. Like tiny. It's like a deluxe sample size, which shocks me because I think this was $30 and I'm kind of like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Although it is nice to have this as an option, but I feel like they didn't make it clear that it was so tiny. Just to keep you guys posted though, this is one of their striking satin lip colors, and I picked mine up in the shade Roman Grace. I used to go out with a guy whose name is Ruben. Didn't work out. I picked this up, first of all, so cute. Packaging is adorable, right? I love it. And you can also like kind of take off the lid and align the colors, so you don't have to keep it like in that checkered way if you don't want to, but I kind of like it like this. I saw that they had a bunch of like red shades online, but you guys know red is not really my speed. Occasionally I'll wear it here and there, but I wanted to go for something like this first, feel it out, see how I like it, what the formula is about, and then take it from there. It actually smells a little bit like candy, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. And I think that this color is stunning. It's a beautiful mauvey nude, and it's such a yummy formula. Like it seems very, very creamy, and I love the color. I love this color. This is me in a lipstick. I mean, the thing is that it's like mauvey, but not overly. Like I feel like it's more pinky than mauvey, but there's a hint of mauvey in there, which I don't mind. I don't like mauvey lipsticks, but hint of mauve we'll take. So we'll see about that one. I might have to pick up more because the formula seems heavy. Next, I picked up two goodies from Lawless. Lawless. Every time there's like an awe, I feel like I have to emphasize on that. So, okay, firstly, I picked up the Lawless Glam Guard Longwear Setting Spray. I really, really enjoyed their goodies. I've tried, I want to say one or two of their palettes. What else did I try from this line? Oh, some of the glosses. And so I was looking on Sephora site to see what else the brand has to offer, and I was like, you know what, this looks really good. It's just the Longwear setting spray. This is the full size, and I want to say it wasn't overly expensive for this. It says, put this back here, it says 100% would replace their setting spray with this one. 100% of people said that. Whoa. 100% said their skin felt comfortable wearing it. 91% said the setting spray helped make their makeup last longer, and then 91% and then 91% said the setting spray protected their makeup all day. So really cute packaging, by the way. I love the box. I kind of want to see how the spray, I didn't even spray my face today. Super like mush. Like this thing has a good like, wow, very, very like smooth mist. It has like a light scent. Nothing too overpowering. Pretty acceptable. I think this might be my new bestie. I'll test it out for this week and see what's up. Next, I picked up another item from Lawless. This is the Glam 1 eyeshadow palette. So I have the baby palette that I really, really love by them. I haven't used it in a while, but I love the formula. I think it's a well-rounded palette that includes a decent amount of metallics and a decent amount of mattes. So when I saw that she released this one, I was like, yes, let's get down with this. I also loved the color story of it because I just really, really love these tones. I feel like it goes well with so many skin tones and eye colors, mainly because of these two shades here. I just love this kind of like rustic orange, not orange, but like rustic brownie orange, or something about those tones that I feel like goes so well. I mean, I have brown eyes, so I feel like it goes amazingly with brown eyes, but I feel like it would go well with a bunch of other eye colors. I like when there's a black included in a palette. It doesn't have to be in every palette, but I like to know that I have it as an option at times, so I'm happy with that. We get a mid-tone brown you can kind of build up the crease with, and then 3 shades here I would use as transitions, and then we only get 2 metallics here, which I think even with the only 2 metallics you could probably do a lot with this because we get these shades over here. So let's see. The metallics do have a little bit of a thick feel, not gonna lie, but they look really shiny, so we'll see. And then The mattes have a little bit of like pieciness to them. I haven't used that word in a while, but of course the true test will show how they perform on the eye. Sometimes, you know, palettes don't swatch the bestest and they apply amazingly on the eye, and then vice versa. So we'll play and we'll see what's up. But next I picked up another item from the WayWay brand. So this right here is just their body cream. Like I mentioned, I really love their scents. I also recently organized my shelves. I'll show you guys a little video of like what it looks like. So my perfume little section and like my body butters and creams. So I figured I can add this to the bunch. And I picked up something else to go with it as well. So delicious. Yum. You want to smell like this, okay? You want to smell like this. It smells so fresh, airy, ocean-like, clean. I feel like this smell is going to linger on for a while. Because even though it's like lightly scented, like it has like that light breezy scent, it also seems like it's gonna like last. I don't know, hopefully that makes sense. But this feels amazing. A little bit more on the watery side. But I'm probably gonna use this maybe tonight after I shower. And I love seeing if creams actually like linger on and smell. Like, we know when you're like put on cream and then like you move or like you pick up something and then like the smell comes off you. So I have that with the Hava products, and I don't have that with a bunch of other products. So I'm curious to see if this will be that way, because I need that to like kind of like smell up my whole existence. I also picked up the WayWay scalp and body scrub. So like I mentioned, I got that to use with this. A lot of the times we'll get this like in a small deluxe size in Sephora favorites kits, or in the Hello Sephora favorites kits, like just little kits that Sephora puts together. So I got like 3 or 4 of those little ones and I just fell in love. This is pretty pricey for what it is, and for a scrub, I just typically don't spend that amount on a scrub. But the way this makes your skin feel, the way it lathers up, it's like a scrub but it foams up. The exfoliating beads are not that harsh, so I feel like it could work out if you have sensitive skin. And then ultimately the smell of this is the definition of me. It's so good. And I think that this actually smells exactly like the... It smells exactly like the dry shampoo. If you want to smell like this, then this in conjunction with the dry shampoo. So good. So basically it's a blend of sugar, coconut oil, and probiotics. It cleanses your hair and body while calming the crazy. You could use it for your hair as well, which I've tried. I thought it was okay for the hair, but I'm gonna probably use this mainly for the body. And then I picked up another item from Way. I know. So this is supposedly supposed to be the perfume in the dry shampoo and body scrub scent. I haven't used everything together to kind of really lock everything in. And I will tell you, smelling this right off the bat, like I already smelled it, I don't feel like it's exactly like those goodies, but it's still very yummy. The packaging is really nice. I didn't really even know they had perfumes, but I checked this out in store and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know? This is magnetic. It looks pretty simplistic. I do kind of like that. I think that they offer one more perfume, like in their line. Yeah, it definitely has a little bit of like an alcohol-y type of smell initially, but it's still really good. It's very good. It says here it's a velvety rich rose fragrance, which shocks me because I'm not really that into rose, but I don't really smell that much rose with this, honestly. It has hints of bergamot, lychee, cedarwood, and white musk. The mixture of all those together, delicious. I'm so happy about that, and I'm happy to add it to like my perfume collection, which is growing as we speak. Next, I picked up a lip liner, and you guys could probably guess it. This is by Makeup by Mario. So I already have one of these lip liners in Lauren. If you guys watched my last 3-4 videos, you're kind of like, okay, we heard you say the name Lauren 93 million times already, but these lip liners by Makeup by Mario are fantastic. Like, I don't think I've ever been so beyond fully in love with a lip liner in my life. I love other ones, like Charlotte Tilbury's good, the Pat McGrath one, but this is really like next level. So I picked it up in the shade Chris. So I have Lauren and Chris, and these are great because firstly it comes with a sharpener, which if it's gonna be a lip liner that I'm gonna have to sharpen, just add the sharpener. That would be amazing. So I love that they do that with this. With some products, they don't have sharpeners, and it's kind of like, how are we gonna work this, you know? Because not everyone has a sharpener that's the same size of that product they're using, you know? Anyway, this is a gorgeous, deep chocolatey, chocolatey brown. He has like other like neutral nude shades to choose from, but I have one of his lipsticks that I felt like would pair really, really well with this one. But I also just like to use these lip liners on their own, like line on my lips and then fill them in as well. So I don't have a lot of shades like this generally, so I figured it could be beneficial. And also what I love doing as of lately is lining out my lips with like a deeper color and then filling them in with like a lighter lipstick. I feel like I remember my mother doing that, like when you can kind of see the differentiation between like what's in the inner part of the lip and the outer, like lined out. I feel like that's so 90s, but I love it lately and I feel like it's kind of coming back. So that's what I've been doing, and I feel like this shade could just go well with pretty much anything and everything. Like I'll have this as my outer part, like I'll have this to use for the outer part of the lips, and I could throw really anything on the inner part. So there's that. Love it, love. Then K.Ali released a brand new perfume. This is in the Juicy Apple scent. So I really do enjoy the K.Ali perfumes. I have a few of them, but I typically like to get, like you guys always, like, you know, I always say this, the smaller size of perfumes just to kind of test it out, see how it sits on my body, see if I'm feeling it, you know, if it works with my chemistry, and then I'll take it from there. So I did pick up the small size. It's $25. I don't know if it's the bestest value. The notes are juicy red apple, wild berries, jasmine, lychee, vanilla flower, and sensual musk, and this smells so good. So let me just smell it again and let you know exactly what I think about this. This, you can totally, it kind of gives me like Bath and Body Works vibes a little, but you can totally smell the apple with this. I will say it's a little bit sweeter than what I would typically love. So that's why I'm like so happy I got the smaller size. I'll see how it like sits on my skin and how it wears off throughout the day, but it's definitely sweeter than what I anticipated it to be, what I expected it to be. What I also love though about her perfumes is you can mix and match with her other scents, and I find that they're really great mixing and matching scents. So if there's one that you're kind of like, I'm not really feeling, you can mix and match. So we'll see, but I still really like this, and it's quite different compared to anything else that I own, but it's very apple-y, so have that in mind. Ooh, okay, I picked up another item. I forgot about this one. I wanted to show it with the other product, but this is the Makeup by Mario Master Matte's liquid liner. So as you guys might know or might not know, I'm somewhat of a pro with liquid liner now. I typically do the wing line if I'm going for a more basic look. Like my everyday look lately has just been wing liner, a little bit of blush, sometimes lashes, sometimes no lashes. If I'm going for the full shebang, like today I didn't do the whole wing because I was like, if I mess up, like I'm not willing to kind of give myself that chance. So sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. But I heard amazing things about this and I wanted to give it a go. Love the packaging, black and white. And I think it's really gonna be very good. It seems like it's very black. It's not as slippery where it seems like it's gonna go all over the place. And I also kind of like the felt tip on it. It looks good. I've heard people rave about this, so we'll test it out and see what's up. Of course, I will keep you guys posted on that one. I'm gonna be your liquid liner girl from now on, okay? Next, I picked up a product here from Natasha Denona. So this is the Glam face palette. I've been wanting this for such a long time and I'm happy that I did pick it up. Although I will tell you guys, I purchased this online and it did arrive broken, so I had to go into the store to exchange it because they seemed really soft. Like the products inside just seem so soft that they break really easily. So she has two of these palettes. She has light, which is this one, and then I think the other one is called Deep, which is the same exact palette, but the tones in those palettes are a little bit deeper. So you get deeper shadows and then deeper highlighter, a deeper highlighter and a deeper blush. So basically you get 5 eyeshadows, a highlighter and a blush. You get 3 mattes over here and then 2 metallics. I wore this the other day and a lot of you guys complimented me on the eye look and said that, you know, well, someone commented, I love the look you created. I've seen a lot of reviews on this palette and I haven't seen a look like that. And then that comment got a lot of thumbs up and I'm like, really? Thank you. You know, I thought that was really cute. So I thought that, so I used this once. I thought it was pretty good so far. These metallics are very shiny and very like yummy on the eyes. The mattes are heavenly and I love that I can kind of just take this with me anywhere I go moving forward because it just really has a lot, like everything I really need. I would have loved if she would have made these a drop smaller and maybe included a bronzer. That would have been icing on the cake. I don't know, so maybe next time. But we also have the highlighter here and then the blush. The blush is more of like a, I would say a hybrid between a cream blush and a powder. Not as creamy as a cream blush, but not a powder like a powder blush. It's like in the middle. So, but I think it's great. I usually like to apply it with more of like a stippling brush, so it really works in the skin, and then I blend out. And then the highlighter is a really gorgeous, like, I would say like white with like a hint of champagne, slight baby hint of gold in there too. Very pretty. I feel like if you have a fair to light skin tone, everything should work out beautifully for you. I definitely still want to get the deeper version that she has of this because I love the eyeshadows in there. Even though the face powders might not work out well for me, will still kind of make it work, maybe. So I do want to pick that up, but so far I'm very happy with this, and I love Natasha Denona. You guys know this. Please do my makeup for my wedding. Thank you so much. Please watch my videos and let me know, keep me posted. Thanks. What I want to say about this. Yeah, so I love the quality of her products in general. So to see that she came out with something like this, especially from someone that I really, really love, like hits home for me, because I know a lot of brands have, you know, face palettes and eye palettes like this, like all in one, but she is really up there for me, so I knew I needed to have this in my life, and so far, amazing stuff. And then the final item that I picked up was this right here from Mel Cosmetics. I actually took it out of the box because it's what I have on my eyes today. This is the Amore Muddy, I don't even know, Mariposas. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. You guys know the drill around here. Anyway, this is their new butterfly palette. It's really gorgeous. When I saw pictures of this, like when it released, I was like, yum, so beautiful. Here's the outer packaging, really gorgeous, so beautiful. And then you get a decently sized mirror in here. And then here are what the shades, what the tones look like. So I'll tell you what I did today. I just set my lids with a loose powder. I went in with this a little, this shade, and a little bit of this. So those. On the lower lash line, I just went in with a little bit of this and a little bit of this, like the purple one. On the lids, I went in with this color. Inner corner, I went in with this. I think this palette has a lot of versatility. I like how there's so many shades included. These two, I'll tell you honestly, look pretty much almost identical, so a little bit of a waste that they were both included in there. I think they could have done something else. Maybe another metallic, maybe something a bit deeper, more of a brown tone, chocolatey brown shade. All of these have like a purple undertone, so maybe like a chocolate brown, you know, would have been amazing. But yeah, regardless, I think it's still really pretty. I love how each shade has pretty much each shade has a butterfly embossed. It's so beautiful. And these blended out really nicely so far. The metallics seem a little bit more on the thicker side, but not overly. And then the mattes were very easy to blend out. Some of them almost blend out to nothing, so I did have to kind of build up. But overall, I still think it was like a lot of fun to use, and I've been really enjoying my experience with that one. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the goods that I recently picked up. I know that there are so many goodies that are coming out in the next week or two, which I'm so thrilled about, especially the Natasha Denona Biba palette and the new Pat McGrath Bridgerton collection. I'm so, like, I can't wait, you know? So hopefully I'll have first impressions up on those goodies. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. You guys know I love hearing from you all of the time. And yes, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.